Good morning. I'm a city girl this weekend. I'm visiting Abby and Rachel and Isabel. I'm at the University of Minnesota right now. Abby just took me to school because it's a Friday. She gave me a tour of the music building. I saw all the rehearsal rooms and her office. And I decided I want to find the law school just to hang out and get some work done because I have some things to do for work. But I also just want to see it because I might want to apply here in a couple years. I'm kind of just by myself all day, which is nice. I like hanging out alone, especially when I'm in a city and can just walk around and do whatever I want. I'm Google mapping my way around. Hopefully I don't get lost. Honestly, I probably should. I should find somewhere to lock in where I can't get distracted and do something. But I'm also trying to go to a bookstore and a little coffee shop to get a matcha. But maybe that will be my reward after I lock in. I feel like that's a good plan. I'm back from my little solo outing in Minneapolis. I'm staying in Abby, Rachel, and Isabel's apartment. I forgot if I mentioned that or not. Abby is still at school and Rachel and Isabel are both at work. So I'm just chilling in here for the afternoon. I might take a nap, honestly. It's also snowing today, so it's kind of fun to just walk around in the snow and just be a little independent girly. I just love doing stuff like that. I didn't make it to the coffee shop just because I had leftover coffee from this morning and I didn't want too much caffeine because I'm pretty sensitive to caffeine, but I did go to the bookstore. It was a little used bookstore. It was so cute and fun inside. So many books at honestly pretty good prices too. First book I got was False Starts. It's written by someone who spent a majority of his life in prison, and it's his account of what prison life was like. I also got The Prosecution Complex. I am so excited about this one. I think this might be the one that I read first. I'm gonna read the little about page for you guys. American prosecutors are asked to play two roles within the criminal justice system. They are supposed to be ministers of justice whose only goals are to ensure fair trials, whatever the outcomes of those trials might be, and they are also advocates of the government whose success rates are measured by how many convictions they get. Because of this second role, sometimes prosecutors suppress evidence, rely on faulty testimony, and fight requests for DNA testing in order to establish a defendant's guilt and safeguard that conviction over time. The author shows how prosecutors are told to lock up criminals and protect the rights of defendants. This double role creates an institutional prosecution complex that animates how district attorneys' offices treat potentially innocent defendants at all stages of the process, and that can cause prosecutors to aid in the conviction of the innocent. Ultimately, prosecution complex is not intended to portray prosecutors as rogue officials indifferent to the conviction of the innocent, but rather to explain why, while most prosecutors aim to do justice, only some hit that target consistently. Very excited to read this one. And lastly, I got Behind the Shock Machine. The author of this book interviewed people who took part in the iconic Milgram psychology experiment. If you don't know what that is, basically, this psychologist named Milgram, I don't know what his first name is, I don't even know if he's still alive, but he conducted an experiment on obedience where he had this man hooked up to a shock machine, and then he would tell people to keep shocking him repeatedly. And even though the man who was being shocked was expressing a lot of discomfort, and they even told the participants that he had some kind of heart condition, they still kept shocking him because Milgram was telling them to, and they viewed Milgram as an authority figure. So it's a really interesting experiment on obeying authority figures. And the author of this book interviewed the people who took part in that experiment and just talks about what that experiment means in terms of human nature. So I got 3 very interesting reads, very excited about these. I've been trying so hard to finish The 12 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but honestly, I might have to ditch her. Not because it's not a good book, it's just personally, I don't feel excited to sit down and read it. It's not connecting with me, and maybe I need to keep pushing, but honestly it's gonna take me forever and I want to read other things. So I got some nonfiction books about things that I'm passionate about and interested in, and hopefully I can read a little bit more. I still have, I think, about an hour until Isabel comes back, I think. And then we're gonna get ready to go to Abby's concert that she's conducting. She's conducting a choir concert at the U. Very excited to see her in action. And then I think we're gonna have like a wine night or something. I don't know, we'll just go on vibes. Good morning, you guys. I'm getting ready to go to Fest. Emily's here. We went to get coffee this morning. So it's me, Abby, Rachel, Isabel, and Emily all going to Fest. This is gonna be my first time back on campus since graduation. Not really sure how to feel about that. I'm a little nervous, but also just excited. Like, I'm gonna see everyone. This is my Super Bowl. We're gonna head up a little bit early. We're gonna go to Hideaway for lunch. I really miss my first national sandwiches. I have a really chic outfit on. I got my leopard print skirt. My mom sent it to me. Thank you, Mom. And my turtleneck. Simple but effective. Okay, I'm running a little bit late. I gotta finish my makeup, but I'll see you in Northfield. We're back in the motherland.
We're back! Oh my gosh!
It's so busy. Everyone's in Northfield, and we haven't seen it like this before because we've always been in Fest and like busy and doing Fest stuff.
I'm sitting here and I'm like,
everyone's
why
here.
are there so many people? But makes sense. It's Fest.
This is the busiest I've ever seen Northfield ever.
Oh my gosh, and I haven't seen you since May.
We're about to hit up Hideaway. We said, I wonder who we're gonna see first.
Yeah,
everyone's here.
Everybody's gonna be here.
Guys, we got the second best parking lot, which I think is a huge win. We don't have to walk across snow. All we have to do is walk around the corner.
Hi vlog, Emily Cam. I took Rachel's phone. We are so excited. This is gonna be weird as our first Fest as alumni. And knowing that all these cars are here to like come and see everybody is just crazy. Have not seen this before, so.
Yeah. Other side that we have never seen.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
We're playing a game of how many people do we know. Post-Fest Applebee's. We'll talk more about Fest later, but first we have a Santa Margarita.
Get the tipsy reindeer.
Cheers!
I had to lift it up.
Good morning.
Why do we
early.
keep? Why does the fire alarm keep going off in your vlog?
Right. This is not the first time.
It's 3:30 in the morning.
I'm really cold. I didn't put an extra pair of pants on. Good morning.
Woo, that was strong.
I think this is fun drink number 3 of the vlog. We're trying a new Vietnamese coffee place. I got blueberry matcha.
You pronounce it as yacht, but it's spelled G-I-O-T.
It's very good. Highly recommend. I thought about getting strawberry matcha, but I've had that before, so I tried a new thing and it's delish. Now we're gonna go to a bagel spot. Okay guys, we're going shopping. Secondhand shopping, like I always do. We found this place called, what's it called?
B.
B, resale, like literally the letter B with a period.
Yeah.
We left Rachel and Isabel and Abby to do what they needed to do. Because I'm leaving in like 3 hours.
And now we're
so.
spending quality time.
Yeah, we are. Oh. Whoa.